morning, it's 9 o'clock on this Saturday, October 12th. Sarah, Spivey, and I got our coffee in between our shows.
Yeah.
Got a pumpkin spice latte, and I got it hot, Sarah, just because I'm trying to feel like it is pumpkin spice weather. I mean, it was like at one point 64 this morning.
Yeah, it was not bad around San Antonio this morning. There are some areas of fog this morning around San Antonio, mainly southeast of San Antonio. But the allergies are kind of getting to me, Sarah.
They're yucky.
Yeah, and it is ragweed season, and I don't think I'm the only one. I've been talking to a lot of folks that are struggling with their allergies right now, and ragweed is moderate. It's up from yesterday. Ragweed peaks usually right about now. Starts to come down by the end of October. Molds and pigweed are present, but they're in low amounts and shouldn't cause any issues. There's your pollen count for the day. Here's a look at temperatures. We're already at 71 in San Antonio. So we started off at 64 just about an hour ago, and it's now 71, 61 in Pleasanton, 68 in New Braunfels, 60 in Kerrville, and 61 in Uvalde. We've had some areas of fog southeast, and the reason for that, temperatures were right at the dew points. Now, dew points are pretty muggy right now. We've got dew points in the 60s. That's a muggy dew point. And here's the thing, though. If you're worried about it being humid in the afternoon, you don't need to worry because dew points are expected to come down into the 40s. So even though it's going to be warm, it's going to feel pretty great outside. And that's the case today and tomorrow. So warm with low humidity, 93 for both the high today and tomorrow. And if you've been keeping track of us with the weather, you know, we've been looking at a cool front next week. Unfortunately, that cool front may come as a bit of a disappointment for some folks. It's not necessarily going to be pretty chilly outside, but temperatures are going to come down. I'll have those details coming up.
Sarah, thank you. Well, the search continues for the mother of four, Suzanne Simpson, who has not been seen since Sunday. And we're learning that in addition to local police, federal investigators could be watching her husband, Brad Simpson. That's the man you see on your screen here. He's currently in jail on charges of assault, family violence, and unlawful restraint on bonds totaling $2 million. Bexar County Central Records confirms the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, along with U.S. Marshals, have placed a hold on Simpson. That means that if he posts that $2 million bond that we told you about, federal authorities could still take him into custody. So as of this morning, KSAT could not find any pending federal charges against Simpson. His bond hearing is set for Tuesday morning. Meantime, the search continues to look for Suzanne. She was last seen near her home in Olmos Park. Yesterday, crews started looking in a different location, miles away in Boerne. So this is next to a shopping center off of I-10 in South Main. From morning till afternoon, a ranger on scene said at one point about 30 people were out there looking for Suzanne. Crews also use ATVs and dogs during that search. So when we asked if anything significant was found, why they were searching that field in Boerne, and if they would return to that field again, the rangers just told us no comment. So we do know that Brad Simpson, he was arrested about a mile away from that field. Again, that is Suzanne's husband. We mentioned Suzanne is a wife and mother. She is also a realtor. So the company she works for acknowledged what's happening under Suzanne's professional profile on the Nix Realty website. Her bio reads in part, quote, her Nix family is devastated by her disappearance and the reports of physical violence towards her. Along with so many others who love Suzanne, we will continue to pray for her, end quote. And police are asking if you have any information about Suzanne. You might have seen these flyers around town. If you know where she might be, please call the Olmos Police Station, the department, at 210-822-2000. Well, an auto theft ring bust is shedding new light into another crime involving the death of a 4-year-old child that happened back in May. So before we bring it up, we want you to know the video about to watch can be difficult to see. So this is that video that happened on May 8th. It's a shooting on Windsor Hollow in northeast Bexar County. Surveillance video shows the two men firing up to 30 rounds in the home, killing that 4-year-old girl, seriously injuring her two parents and her siblings that were 7 and 8 years old. So fast forward to this week, the Bexar County Sheriff's Office, they busted a suspected auto theft ring They arrested these two people on your screen, 22-year-old Brian Salazar and 20-year-old Isaiah Perales. Arrest records show those two men could also be involved in the Windsor Hollow shooting. That's according to that new arrest paperwork. So deputies believe the individuals carried out the shooting in retaliation for the death of Salazar's stepbrother, who was killed less than 2 weeks before the Windsor Hollow shooting happened. So now at this time, Salazar and Perales are not facing any charges connecting to that shooting, but court records indicate those could be coming. Well, almost 10 million pounds of meat are being recalled by government officials after the products were positively tested for listeria. 3 H-E-B chicken products listed in that recall. So check your poultry items in your fridge and look for the establishment number that is on your screen there, 51205 or P51205. That number will be in the inside or under the government's inspection mark, and you should throw away those products immediately and return them where you got them for a refund. Fisher-Price has recalled more than 2 million baby swings. This is due to risk of suffocation. 5 babies have actually died in using these between 2012 and 2022, according to the U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission. In most of these cases, the infants who died were unrestrained and bedding materials were added to the product. The swing should never be used for sleep, and bedding materials should never be added to it. Fisher-Price Snugga swings were sold on Amazon, Toys R Us, Walmart, and Target. Well, some Ram truck owners will need to take a trip to the dealer because Chrysler is recalling over 129,000 of its MyRam 1500 pickups that were built in 2023. There's an issue with the steering column control module in these vehicles. Officials say the glitch could cause drivers to wrongly signal for a lane change, which could potentially result in a crash. So repairs will be made free of charge. Happening this weekend, H-E-B is hosting its 2024 Barbacoa and Big Red Festival on the city's east side. Our Devin Karp live at Freeman Coliseum Expo, where organizers are setting up. Devin, can you smell the barbacoa yet?
Guys, I wish you could smell what I'm smelling out here so far. Now, the event doesn't start until noon, but organizers are already out here getting ready for all the people to come in. This is the 2024 Big Red and Barbacoa Fest. It's happening at the Freeman Coliseum Expo Hall. So just past the Freeman Coliseum, right here, we've got tons of food vendors setting up for some of the great things you love. Check out Jag Barbecue here, right here. They are getting ready this morning with some of their fixins. Ooh, we got some pico going. Gosh, I tell you guys, I'm probably going to be sticking around. Yeah, let's come see if we can take a look at the fire right here. Ooh, look at that barbecue getting ready. Wow, that looks terrific. So the event is going to be starting at noon today. It's going to be going on until midnight. It's also going to be happening tomorrow from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. You're going to be able to find tickets online. Anyone 13 or under, 12 or under can get in for free. Anyone 13 or over is going to need a ticket. For now, this is smelling pretty darn good. We're going to see if we can talk to some organizers, maybe even try some barbacoa and Big Red ahead of time before the big festival starts to open up. For now, I'm Devin Karp, KSAT 12 News.
Yes, Devin, get some barbacoa, get some Big Red, and bring back some samples. A 9, 10, and 71 degrees. Let's take a look outside with live cam. Nice weather where Devin is right now, 71 degrees, no clouds in the sky, but those cloudless skies are not going to help us out much when we get to the afternoon because it's going to heat up to the 90s. Sarah Spivey will have our forecast and tell us when this cool front will arrive when we come back.
It has been a morning of allergies for us, I think.
I think everyone at KSAT is like stuffed up, sneezing, got the sinus stuff going
Ragweed.
on.
Ragweed is moderate today.
How rude of it.
I know. And the weather's quiet, though, across the nation. Here's the thing, though. I think we deserve some quiet weather across the nation after Hurricane Milton and Hurricane Helene. Speaking of, there are still quite a few people in Florida without power. Here's a look at the latest numbers. The entire state of Florida, about 1.5 million people are still without power from Milton, which again, really move through the Tampa, Fort Myers area and inland through Orlando. So 1.5 million people still without power. Now, as we take a look farther to the north, there is some cold air in the United States, but you just got to go all the way up to areas nearer to the Great Lakes. That's where that cold Canadian air is. And if you've been watching KSAT the last couple of days, we've really been tracking this cold front. It unfortunately looks like the coldest of the air is going to stay east of Texas. So we're really not going to get that fall feeling from this upcoming cold front. We might be able to see just a grazing of this cool front by about Wednesday, but mornings are probably going to stay in the 60s. However, in the afternoons, there is the potential for us to stay below 90 degrees, and I'll show you the reason why here in just a second. It's because of a low pressure system. It's going to be moving into Texas. Now, this low pressure system is going to be bringing a little bit more cloud cover. It's going to be hard to see any rain with this. If we do get some rain, it would be very light, but we'll keep you posted. The biggest impact from these clouds are going to be that temperatures highs will be cooler than 90 degrees for the first time since September 9th. And it was early September that we got some of the rain, and that's where our highs were below 90 degrees. But until then, it's going to be warm. We're even going to heat up more on Monday with a high temperature of 95, running about 10 degrees above average. And even when we cool down into the 80s, we'll still be technically above average. All right, outside right now it's 71 degrees in San Antonio. Temperatures starting to get into the 60s in the hill country. Fog is really starting to clear up for our southeastern counties. There was some fog earlier this morning. We're gonna have totally sunny skies, 77 by 10. Around noon, it'll be 84, and in the afternoon, 93 for the high. It's a little muggy out there right now, but it won't be humid in the afternoon. It'll be nice and pleasant outside in the afternoon. As far as highs in your neighborhoods, 92 in Kerrville, 96 in Del Rio, 94 in Eagle Pass. It'll be 92 in Beeville, 94 in Pleasanton, 92 in Fredericksburg. All right. Take a look at your 7-day forecast. We're going to have cool mornings in the 60s, but not cooler than 60 degrees. We really haven't seen a morning in the 50s this entire season, Sarah. And so that 60 degrees, if we get down to 60 degrees on Wednesday morning, that'll be the coolest we've been since May in San Antonio. And it's not even that cool. It's a little bit of a sweater weather situation in the morning, and take off that sweater in the afternoon because, again, highs in the upper 80s, a small chance, 10% for a stray shower in the afternoon on Thursday and Friday. And then if you've heard that we'll be able to see a comet over San Antonio, you heard right. I'll have those details coming up. What are you laughing about?
Because earlier Sarah was like, it's 44 million miles away. Don't worry, it's not going to hit Earth.
Well, sometimes when people hear
I know. It just really made me chuckle. Thank you. I'm glad we're going to be safe.
I will keep you informed and say, be prepared, don't be scared for this comet.
Thank you, Sarah. It's 9:17 and 71 degrees. A new spot in town, letting people put their creative abilities to the test. After the break, SA Live takes us to Color Me Mine. Welcome back. There's a new spot in town, letting you pour your creativity into pottery. Today, SA Live's Jen Tobias Struski takes you to Color Me Mine for some fun, spooky art fun.
Painting party here at Color Me Mine, Heidner Oaks. I am joined by Lynn Copeland, the co-owner here, and I'm so excited to be here. You've got the full Halloween display, right?
I do, yes, absolutely. So obviously September leads into October, Halloween month, and so we ensured to stock up on all of our Halloween goods.
It is time, right?
It's time.
It is time.
Yes,
okay,
ma'am.
so first let's talk about what this place is all about.
Awesome. So Color Me Mine started in California in '91, and then since then we've grown to about 150 franchises worldwide. My wife and I started working for corporate, and at that time we decided this is a great opportunity for me and my wife to invest in one. So we opened one in San Antonio. There's no other one close to us other than close ones in Houston area.
Wow.
And we absolutely love what we do. You come in, you pick your piece, you paint, you leave it with us, we fire it, and you come pick it back up.
You make the process so easy.
Yes, ma'am.
And
Absolutely.
we go big in Texas, right? Obviously.
Bigger
Love
the
the
better.
Hat. Love the hat.
Absolutely.
You can't miss them. Okay,
No.
so you're going to show me a few techniques. Obviously, we've got some items here, so there's quite the selection
Absolutely.
that you can pick from. What are you working on over there?
So right now we were working on a multicolored coffee mug, standard coffee mug, and we're actually going to do a silk screen, which is my favorite technique for sure. We have 19 techniques to choose from here at the studio. So all we're gonna do is simply put your piece on here. We chose collectively, you leading the charge, which please,
Yes.
which I don't know what that means, but, and we're simply gonna put it on here, smear on some goo, which is simply our paint that's thickened, so it makes it easy for, cause you're like, man, I don't know what I wanna do. I wanna make sure it matches the colors. So we make it easy. It's gonna be kind of a Halloween themed mug anyway, with purples and greens and blacks. Just to make your experience better. So
that's easy enough. Wow.
very easy. You smear it on, and then there we go.
That's so satisfying.
So, it is, right?
And I must point out that with the colors, they will definitely pop. The way they look right now is not what you're going to see once it's fired. Right?
Correct. Exactly.
Okay, so I'm going to get started on the cat here, and so we're going to go in with the black. Is there the best way to do this?
No, just go at it. You've already, pre-done your brush. It's already got water on it, so go at it and start painting. Just make it yours. It is handmade. It is part of what you want to do. So
let's talk about, while I finish this, what else we have on the table, because you have everything from mugs to just decor.
Absolutely. So we've got a pumpkin that can be used for anything paperweight. You can put in your front yard, anything like that. Coffee mugs, everything that we have here, we glaze, so everything's food safe. You can drink coffee out of them. We have this cool box. You can use it for anything. It's coffin themed. So, and then we have different boxes of all different kinds, lanterns. But then on the very end is a deal with them. We're at the guacamole bowl.
The process in the back, you dip it right, and then how long before people get their pieces?
No more than 7 days. It takes about 28 hours to fire the piece. So we promise a no more than 7-day turnaround to make sure you get your piece relatively quick.
Perfect. Okay, and then the quickest way to book some time here?
So there's no reservations needed. We're open 10 to 9 every day. There's 4 days a year we're closed. So otherwise, just come on in. No reservations, no time limits. You walk in. We have party packages if that's your thing. You want to book a party, we have that. Also team events, team building, bachelorette parties, all that. You can do all night online. Otherwise, you're going to come in date night, bring in your better half, and have a good time.
And I know you have an upcoming Halloween event?
We do have an upcoming Halloween event. We are BYOB friendly. Come pick a piece and paint and go from there.
Thank you, Wayne.
You're very welcome.
So much. Come visit them. They are located off Huebner and I-10 in the Strand Shopping Center.
Yes, ma'am. For
more information, head to our website, salive.com. Click the As Seen on SA Live tab or scan the QR code on your screen.
Like Jen was saying, they do have deals for viewers. So that's that QR code right there you can scan. You can mention you saw their segment on SA Live, and they will waive your studio fee for your next project. Very cool. SA Live airs weekdays at 10 a.m. on KSAT 12. You can scan that QR code to see what else is happening on SA Live. We'll be right back. Well, join us on October 19th. That's next Saturday at Hemisphere Park for Light the Night. Lanterns will illuminate the sky to celebrate and honor those touched by blood cancer. So you can join Team KSAT to fund life-saving research and, of course, to support our local patients. Make a donation by scanning that QR code on your screen there. Our Danielle Ibata is emceeing the opening ceremony, so we look forward to seeing you out there. We'll be right back. Good morning. It's 9:30 on this Saturday, October 12th. Starting off cooler, 71 degrees, still that humidity starting to creep in just a little bit.
At some point, Sarah, here's the thing though, I just gotta laugh because the forecast has been exactly the same every single day.
I'm waiting for a change or this
cool morning,
cool front.
hot afternoon, it's been the same. Really, the only thing that's really changed for us is the pollen count from day to day. And today, ragweed is moderate. It's actually up from yesterday. So, yeah, if you're wheezing and sneezing, ragweed is the reason. Molds and pigweed are low, so not causing too many issues. Total sunshine out there right now. It has been just a little bit more humid, as Sarah was mentioning. This morning it's 71, New Braunfels at 68. Take a look at these dew points in the mid 60s. That's, yeah, a little humid. And then as we go out to Bernie, 70 degrees, and in Kerrville it's 65, but just a little bit drier out in Kerrville this morning. As for our forecast, even though it's humid right now, you don't need to worry about the humidity in the afternoon. 93 for the high and quickly cooling tonight. In fact, from today through Friday in the evening hours, right around 40 minutes after dusk, after sunset rather, at dusk. So sunset tonight is 7:06. If you look to the west, you might be able to spot a comet. Now over the next couple of days, it's going to be rising higher in the sky, and so a little bit more visible as we head to the later part of this upcoming week. But if you look just above the horizon to the right of Venus, which will be the brightest star in the sky there, it'll only be able to be seen at dusk, and binoculars do help, and you can look at it safely with binoculars. So interesting. I would love to see your pictures. If you happen to grab a picture, make sure to post them onto KSAT Connect. So cool and nice evenings for us, but in the upcoming week, we've got a front moving through, but it might not live up to your expectations. I'll tell you why coming up in just a bit.
Thank you, Sarah. Okay, so I really want some breakfast tacos right now. So we're going to check in back with our Devin Karp, who is at the Big Red and Barbacoa Festival that kicks off in just about 30 minutes. How's it looking or smelling out there, Devin?
Oh my gosh, it is fantastic out here, Sarah. I can't get enough of the smell. I mean, these vendors are already here getting ready for everything with the event. Take a look at what we've got cooking over here. I mean, this is some pretty exciting stuff for the Barbacoa and Big Red Festival. And here joining me is one of the organizers. Good morning. You mind introducing yourself?
Yeah, I go by DJ Tonic.
Fantastic. Yeah. All right, so tell me, what do we have going on out here this weekend?
So it's Barbacoa Big Red Festival 2024, baby. It's back, bigger than ever. We've outgrown our previous home. So now our new home is the Freeman Coliseum and Expo Halls. So it's not just the Freeman parking lot, but the whole Expo Hall inside as well. We know that the KSAT weather gods blessed us with great weather today, this whole entire weekend. And so it is a little warm during the day, but it's okay because we have an Expo Hall with air conditioning inside. Huge stage, a lot of vendors, food vendors, VIP sections, all kinds of stuff. And then the weather's gonna be beautiful at night. We have this whole entire outdoor section with over 100 vendors just outside in here in this part with another huge stage. And as you can see, we're gearing up right now because gates open at noon.
Right.
So right now it's only 9:36. We're still early, but at 12 o'clock, it's gonna be crazy.
So walk me through all this. What do you think really makes this place special?
I think it's the food. So we always tell everybody, we're not a music festival. We're not here to bring you a big headliner that depending on the headliner is gonna make you decide whether you come to the festival or not. It's more of a food first, music second festival, but we just happen to have really good entertainment. So we have over 25 bands, huge artists like the Michael Salgados, Bobby Pulidos of the world, bands from Nashville, Tennessee that we brought in and all that good stuff. Over 25 DJs performing, 2 huge stages, 3 stages actually. So it's like a lot of action going on, a lot of entertainment. I'm a DJ, so that's my #1 rule. Music has to be on point, and the food is always on point, because we got the best of everything out here. Barbacoa, of course.
Yeah.
But not everybody likes barbacoa, and we know that. So we have fajitas, we have pizza, we have Italian, we have Asian, we have everything you could think of, a big variety of different types of food for those that don't like it. And if you don't like Big Red, we have RC Cola, we have the Sprites of the world and all that good stuff. So yeah, everything for everybody. And new addition, because we are a family-friendly event, we have a whole carnival for kids.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that we just added this year. It took up a huge footprint at our festival, but we thought it was a good investment to bring. That way the parents could bring their kids, they could entertain them, have something to do, and of course, there's dancing and food for everybody. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for being here with us this morning, Tony.
Yes, sir.
All right, gates are going to open up at noon. You can find your link for tickets online. For now, I'm going to send it back to you, Sarah. Devin Karp, KSAT 12 News.
Very jealous. All right, for those wanting more of a thrill, the big Texas Comic-Con happening downtown all weekend. Well-known actors will be there Friday and Sunday at the Henry B. Gonzalez Convention Center. Plus, you can meet comic book creators. Of course, do a little cosplay, dress up like your favorite superhero. Tickets are still available on their website. Calling all San Antonio Spurs fans, I think that's everyone in San Antonio, right? A new official Spurs merchandise store will host its grand opening today at the Rock at La Cantera. There is going to be a line for that, let me tell you. The grand opening taking place at 11 o'clock this morning, so you better be in line now. The newest official Spurs fan shop will be on the first floor of the Spurs practice facility at the Victory Capital Performance Center located at 1 Spurs Way. We have a lot more information about this on KSAT.com. It'd be really cool if the Spurs were there. I'm not saying they're going to be, but it'd be cool if they would be. Okay, plus the big Clásico Regio soccer game happening at the Alamo Dome today. Kickoff at 6 p.m. The Tigres are playing the Rayados. And KSAT is giving away a framed jersey signed by one of the Tigres players, so you can enter for a chance to win that signed jersey. Just scan that QR code on your screen. You can enter until 11:59 p.m. on October 16th. To learn more how to do that, just head to KSAT.com. Okay, the biggest game happening in college football today, Oklahoma versus Texas at the Cotton Bowl in Dallas. The Red River rivalry kicks off at 2:30 live right here on ABC on KSAT 12. Our sports crew will be out there covering the game. Follow along with our coverage in our newscast and on KSAT.com. Sarah Spivey, big-time Aggie girl.
Yeah.
So I know you don't want to say you're going for OU, but you will confirm you're not going for UT.
Yes.
Okay.
Now they're both in the SEC now, so like it kind of helps out Texas A&M either way. But
I mean, Texas is back at 1, so they're favored. So if Texas wins, how are you going to feel about that?
no comment. All I'll say is a proud Giga Aggies.
Look, I'm going for both teams. Yay, sports.
Okay, that's an easy cop-out.
Go to any of these schools. 940, 71 degrees. Coming up still ahead, if you have a Fitbit, listen up. New tools added are helping people keep track of their activity that could aid with their overall health.
Plus, a new behind the kitchen door is out. What we discovered at these restaurants, unfortunately, could make people sick.
Oh my gosh, I read a headline on KSAT.com for one of these, Sarah.
Ooh.
I had to click on it.
Okay.
You're going to want to see this story. It's kind of gross.
At least the weather's not gross.
No, it's not.
It could be cooler in my opinion, but it looks pretty nice outside. 71, 941 this morning. We'll be back.
Dead roaches in a restaurant and rodent poop in an ice machine. These are some of the things Metro Health saw in a restaurant that could make you sick. And this week's Behind the Kitchen Door, how one restaurant avoided answering our Daniele Bada's questions.
Out on the west side, the parking lot of Campos Los Dos Hermanos is packed with people. Inside, health inspectors found the restaurant filled with violations. An employee checked the temperature of salsa by dipping their finger into it. Food temperatures are among several issues that earned the restaurant its lowest score in years.
It's a 69, it's a score that people should know about.
Of course.
Have you guys resolved any of the issues that health inspectors brought up?
Yes, we have.
How?
It was just a temperature that was just a little low on one of the refrigerators, and they bumped it up or down.
Well, you say it's just a temperature, but I mean, there's a couple other issues on here. Like it says raw chicken thawing in the same bucket as raw beef. There's mold in the ice machine. I mean, that sounds like it's more than just refrigerator
I don't work here,
issues.
so I don't know what.
This same guy who claims to not work here
I'm Danielle Ibarra. I'm with Behind the Kitchen Door for KSAT.
greeted us from behind the counter and then went into the kitchen. Downtown at Oasis Cafe, inspectors found 5 repeat violations. Live pests were on the wall near a mop sink, and a few dead ones were found at spots around the restaurant. And a few blocks away on Main Plaza is La Mexicana. Inside the ice machine, inspectors found rodent poop. That's what's behind the kitchen door. I'm Danielle Ibarra.
Okay, we're gonna focus on
Positive things.
positive things.
The weather.
Yes.
Except not as cool as maybe some would like.
I mean, you could have your coffee outside right now. I mean, for South Texas weather.
Yeah. And the positive thing is the humidity is going to come down in the afternoon. So find some shade. It won't feel that bad. Let's go ahead and take a look outside right now with temperatures. 70 in Bernie. Good morning. Out in Lakey, it's 69. 70 in Uvalde. 72 in Hondo. Up in New Braunfels, it's 75. It's still in the 60s in Seguin and Nixon Smiley this morning, but won't be for long. Speaking of the 60s, that's where dew points are. Dew points are in the 60s. That is muggy. This is a muggier start to the day than the last couple of days. I'm sure you can feel it. I woke up and saw some dew outside. That's what the dew point is. After all, it's the point at which dew forms when the temperature and the dew point meet. And so makes sense that we saw some dew and even some fog for some of our more rural counties. But as we look at the dew point trend today, dew points are going to come down in the afternoon and in the evening. It'll be dry and pretty pleasant. So it will be warm, but at least the humidity will be low. 84 at noon. In the afternoon, we'll be at 93 with low humidity, totally sunny skies. If you got Saturday night plans, there's some Saturday night football games. You're just going to go head out and about. Know that it will be cooling quickly, so we'll already be in the low 80s by 8. Near 80 degrees by 9. You won't need a sweater or anything like that. It'll just feel great outdoors with a low humidity. Nearly identical weather tomorrow. We're really not going to see anything different tomorrow from today. So take today's forecast, copy and paste it to tomorrow. Now, as we look ahead to temperatures, though, if you've been watching us on KSAT, we've been tracking a cold front that unfortunately is going to just end up grazing Texas. So chilly mornings still remain elusive. It is all fall. We have not seen a morning low temperature in the 50s in San Antonio technically, and that's pretty rare. Usually by now we've seen that. And as we take a look at rain chances, unfortunately it's going to stay dry, and it has been 37 days without rainfall at the San Antonio International Airport. Since September 1st, we've only seen about 1.5 inches of rain. And when we look at rain chances, just not going to happen. There's a small chance for a few light showers Thursday and Friday. But even if we do get some rain on Thursday and Friday, it is not going to amount to much and help us out at all. Today, it's going to be hot, not only in San Antonio, but across a good portion of the nation. Kansas, it's going to be in the 90s today when they're usually in the 70s and 80s. And you look up toward areas near the Great Lakes, that's where we've got some of that cooler air and centered around Canada. This is the source of that cold front that is going to be moving through part of the nation, just mainly to the east of San Antonio. So areas like Chicago, New York, even down toward Atlanta, going to be waking up in the 40s later this week, while this front is just going to kind of graze Texas. So when we look at the temperatures, yes, our highs will come down from the 90s into the 80s, but that's about it as far as that cool front goes. We might experience our coolest morning in a while on Wednesday when we touch 60 degrees. But that's it. No crisp, cool fall air in the forecast for us. So that's why I've been saying the upcoming front may be a little disappointing for some folks. But hey, it is a change. I'll take the 80s over the 90s. If you're new to San Antonio, yeah, that is a cool front to see highs go from the 90s to the 80s. We are, however, off to an abnormally warm start to October. We hardly have this many days where temperatures are in the 90s through the middle of October.
It's almost like because we had that cool period in July, it's like making up for it.
Yeah, Mother Nature's like, psych.
Yeah, just, whatever. Thanks. All right, thanks, Sarah. No, but really, thank you.
Okay, thank you. You're welcome.
Thanks to Mother Nature. All right, it's 9:50, 71 degrees. We'll be right back. Well, Venmo users can now schedule payments and request. You can set up one-time or recurring payments for bills like rent or utilities. A reminder will be sent before the payment, and if needed, Venmo will use your bank account. The new feature is rolling out now and will be available widely in the next coming weeks. Apple and Amazon are teaming up. The streaming service Apple TV Plus will now be available through Amazon Prime Video. Okay. This allows users to stream without switching apps. The deal could help Apple gain more viewers as it competes with other streaming services. The add-on costs $10 a month. Of course it does. Fitbit launching a new AI-powered tool. The feature uses Google's Gemini models to offer personalized health answers like how your activity affects your sleep. The opt-in program is now available to select premium users. It's 9:54 and 71 degrees. After the break, a preview of today's new episode of Texas Eats that's coming up right after GMSA.
Today, we're diving into the flavors of pollos asados, a grilled chicken dish that's taken northern Mexico by storm and has now made its way into Texas kitchens. But where did this delicious tradition start?
The origins of pollos asados can be traced back to Monterrey, in the heart of Nuevo León. This region is known for its bold grilling culture, and while most people think of carne asada when they think of northern Mexico, it's pollos asados that's become a street food favorite. In the mid-20th century, locals perfected a simple but mouth-watering technique, marinating chicken with citrus, spices, and sometimes achiote paste, and then grilling it over mesquite wood to give it that iconic smoky flavor.
And you've been there, right, Sarah?
Oh, the green sauce.
It's so good.
Get extra green sauce.
All right, that's Sarah Costa approved. Okay, ragweed is moderate today. Molds and pigweed are low. As we take a look at temperatures out there right now, it's already 75 degrees. We're up 10 degrees from where we started today. 71 in Cotulla, 75 in New Braunfels, and 73 in Del Rio. We'll warm up to 93 tomorrow. It's a ditto day tomorrow. Same exact weather. You'll be saying ditto. And then as we head toward Monday, it'll be even hotter, 95. And in the middle of the week, you can see there, temperatures coming down below 90 degrees. Yeah, it's likely. And our mornings will be a little bit cooler as well, although we're still not seeing those chilly mornings yet, really, in San Antonio. I'm waiting for the next several days. I don't see anything in the next 10 days that would hint at a stronger cold front, Sarah.
Okay, well, hey, the big game is at 2:30 on 2:30, right?
Yep.
On KSAT here, OU.
The Red River rivalry.
OU versus Texas. Spivey's going for OU because she's an Aggie.
No comment.
Also, hey,
She's been doing that all morning.
I mean, I have to let the people know who you're going for. I don't have a team here, so I'm neutral. No one can dislike me in that, you know?
Sure, no one can.
Hey, Texas Eats starts right now.